Good morning, dear students. Today I will discuss about differentiation of parametric functions. Sometimes x and y are given in terms of a third variable, say t, or in terms of theta, or in terms of anything else, which is called, sometimes x and y are given in terms of a third variable t, which is called parameter. Which is called parameter. Suppose x equal to function of t. X is given in terms of t. Y is given in terms of t. Here t is the third variable, which is called parameter. Then dy by dx, formula for dy by dx in that case will be dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So we'll use this formula to find dy by dx in case of parametric functions. Now I will find derivative of some simple parametric functions. Suppose we have to find dy by dx given, number 1, given x equal to at square and y equal to 2at. So x and y are given in terms of t. Here t is the parameter, t is the third variable. So what we have to do? We have to find dx dt. We have to differentiate x with respect to t. Dx dt equal to a is constant, derivative of t square is 2t, this will be 2at. dy by dt equal to derivative of t with respect to t is 1, so as 2a is constant, it will be 2a into 1. So this is dx dt, this is dy by dt, and therefore dy by dx equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Putting the values of dy dt and dx dt, this is 2a and this is 2at. So ultimately this will be 1 by t. This is another simple question from NCERT book. Given x equal to a into theta plus sin theta and y equal to a into 1 minus cos theta, to find dy by dx. Here x is given in terms of theta, y is also given in terms of theta. So theta is parameter, theta is the third variable. So first of all we have to find dx d theta. Here theta is the variable, parameter, third variable, we have to differentiate with respect to theta. So it will be a into derivative of theta is 1, derivative of sin theta is cos theta, dx d theta, and dy by d theta equal to dy by d theta equal to a into derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of minus of derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, so this will become plus sin theta. Okay, so dy by d theta equal to a into sin theta. Now therefore dy by dx equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Putting the values, dy d theta equal to a into sin theta, dx d theta equal to a into 1 plus cos theta. Okay, now we can simplify. Let me write another line. Now we can cancel a. We can write sin theta equal to, formula for sin theta is in submultiple angles, 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and 1 plus cos theta equal to 2 cos square theta by 2, cancelling a. So this equal to this equal to, cancelling cos, it will be tan theta by 2. Okay, so derivative is, you can leave here also sin theta by 1 plus cos theta, or you can do simplification also. Answer will be tan theta by 2. Our next question is from CBSE board exam paper. If x equal to 2 cos theta minus cos 2 theta and y equal to 2 sin theta minus sin 2 theta, prove that dy by dx equal to tan 3 theta by 2. This is from CBSE board exam paper. So first of all, you have to find dx d theta. Dx d theta equal to, it will be minus of 2 sin theta. Derivative of cos 2 theta is minus of 2. This will become plus 2 sin 2 theta. So this is our, you can arrange also, you can write in this way, 2 into sin 2 theta minus sin theta. This is our dx d theta. Now y equal to, you can see 2 sin theta minus sin 2 theta, 2 sin theta minus sin 2 theta. So dy by d theta equal to, this will be 2 cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta, 2 cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta. This is our dy by dx, dy by d theta. Therefore dy by dx equal to, formula is dy by d theta divided by dx d theta. dy d theta is this 2 cos, taking 2 common, 2 cos theta minus cos 2 theta dy by d. This is our dy by d theta. I have taken 2 common, and dx d theta equal to this, so it will be twice of sin 2 theta minus sin theta, cancelling 2 and applying the formula for cos c minus cos d here, 2 sin c plus d by 2, 3 theta by 2. C plus d means theta plus 2 theta, 3 theta by 2, and sin d minus c, 2 theta minus theta is theta by 2. Sin c minus sin d is 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Now you can see, we can cancel 2 sin theta by 2 sin theta by 2. This will become tan 3 theta by 2. Tan 3 theta by 2. We have to prove dy dx equal to this. So ultimately we have proved dy by dx equal to tan 3 theta by 2. Our next question is, this is from NCERT book. Given x equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta, y equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta, find dy by dx. So like other sums, what we have to do first, we have to find dx d theta and dy by d theta. Let us first find dx by d theta. A into derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta plus theta into sin theta. We have to apply product rule. Derivative of theta is 1. With respect to theta we are differentiating. Derivative of theta is 1 into sin theta unchanged plus theta unchanged. Derivative of sin theta is cos theta. You can see, we can cancel sin theta. So this will become a into theta cos theta. This is our dx d theta. Next, again dy by d theta equal to, this is our y, a into derivative of sin theta is cos theta minus derivative of theta is 1 into cos theta plus theta into derivative of cos theta is a minus sin theta. Again you can see cos will get cancelled. It will be a theta sin theta, and therefore dy by dx equal to, the formula is dy d theta by dx d theta a theta sin theta a theta cos theta. So this will be ultimately this equal to tan theta. Dy by dx equal to tan theta. Our next question is from NCERT book. This is also a very, very important question. This question also came in CBSE board exam. Given x equal to a into cos t plus log 10t by 2, y equal to a sin t, to prove dy dx equal to 10t. First of all, we have to find dx dt. To find dy dx, you have to find dx dt and dy dt, as x and y are given in terms of t. Now dx dt equal to a into derivative of cos t is minus sin t plus derivative of log of tan t by 2. We have to think in this way: log of x, derivative will be 1 by x, into, we have considered this as x, we have to multiply this by derivative of tan t by 2. A into minus of sin t plus 1 by tan t by 2, derivative of tan t by 2. First of all, you have to consider this as t, tan t, derivative will be sec square t. Derivative of tan t is sec square t. It is not t, it is t by 2, so it will be sec square t by 2 multiplied by, as here we have considered this as t, multiplied by derivative of t by 2. Derivative of t by 2 is half. So a minus of sin t plus 10 is sin by cos, sec square is 1 by cos square. So ultimately our denominator will become 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2. You can see 10 means sin by cos, sec square 1 by cos square, one of the cos will get cancelled. So 1 by 2 into sin t by 2 cos t by 2. Now 1 by 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2 is sin t, because sin t is equal to 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2 in some multiple angles. So this is the formula for sin 2t, 2 sin t cos t. Sin t will be 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2. A into, taking LCM, sin t minus of sin square t plus 1. 1 minus sin square t is cos square t. 1 minus sin square t is cos square t by sin t. So this is our dx by dt. X equal to this, and this is our dx by dt. Now y equal to a sin t, we have to find dy by dt. Now y equal to a sin t, dy by dt is equal to a cos t, and therefore dy by dx equal to, it is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Dy by dt equal to a cos t and dx dt equal to a cos square t by sin t. A will get cancelled, sin t will come in numerator, and 1 cos t will get cancelled. Ultimately this will be equal to tan t. So this is the answer. We have to prove, the question is to prove dy dx equal to tan t, and here we get dy by dx equal to tan t. Our next question is, if x equal to e to the power cos 2t and y equal to e to the power sin 2t, prove that dy by dx equal to minus of y log x by x log y. Now first of all, let me find log of x. X equal to this, log of x will be log of e to the power cos, e to the power cos 2t. Okay, so log x equal to cos 2t will come here by property of logarithm, log of a to the power n log a, so it will be cos 2t into log e, and we know log of e equal to 1, as base of the log is e, log of e base e equal to 1. So log of x equal to cos 2t Similarly, if we take log to the both side of this, y equal to e to the power sin t, let me write here again, log of y equal to log of e to the power sin 2t, log of y equal to, it will be sin 2t into log e, sin 2t into log, sin 2t will come in here in this position, sin 2t into log e, log e is equal to 1. So log x equal to this, log y equal to this. Now let me find, we have to find dy by dx. So first of all, let me find dx by dt. Dx by dt equal to e to the power x equal to, derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x multiplied by, we have considered this as x, multiplied by derivative of cos 2t. Okay, so it will be e to the power cos 2t, derivative of cos 2t is minus of 2 sin 2t minus of 2. Now you can see e to the power cos 2t, e to the power cos 2t is our x, we can write e to the power cos 2t equal to x, and sin 2t equal to, you can see sin 2t equal to log y, sin 2t equal to, we can write log y, I have written minus 2 here, this equal to x, you can see this is our x, this is our x, so I have written e to the power cos 2t equal to x and sin 2t equal to log y. So this is our dx dt, and dy by dt equal to, y is e to the power sin 2t, we have to consider this as x, e to the power x, derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x into d dt of sin 2t. So e to the power sin 2t, derivative of sin 2t is 2 cos 2t, 2 into e to the power sin 2t, you can see e to the power sin 2t is y, so this is our y, and cos 2t is log x, cos 2t equal to log x, so 2y into log x, and therefore dy by dx equal to dy dt by dx dt, dy by dt equal to 2y log x, dx dt equal to, dx dt is a minus of 2x log y, and what we have to prove, it is a minus of y log x by x log y, we have to prove, cancelling 2 it will be minus of y log x divided by x log y. Our next question is, if x equal to 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, y equal to 2t by 1 plus t square, find dy by dx. So we have to find one by one, we have to find dx dt and dy by dt and then dy by dx. Now dx dt, for dx dt you have to apply quotient rule. So dx dt equal to, first denominator whole square, 1 plus t square whole square, derivative of numerator is minus 2t into denominator unchanged minus numerator unchanged into derivative of denominator. So if we take minus 2t common, this will be 1 plus 1, this will be minus of 4t divided by 1 plus t square whole square. This is our dx dt. Next, dy by dt, again dy by dt equal to, again we have to apply chain rule, 1 plus t square whole square, derivative of numerator 2 into denominator unchanged minus numerator unchanged into derivative of denominator. So 2 plus 2t square minus 4t square, so it will be 2 minus 2t square by 1 plus t square whole square. So this is our dx dt, this is our dy by dt, and therefore dy by dx equal to dy dt by dx dt putting the values of dy by dt and dx by dt and cancelling, we will get 2 minus 2t square by minus of 4t equal to, this will be t square minus 1 by 2t, taking minus 2 common and cancelling with denominator. So this will be our dy by dx, t square minus 1 by 2t. Our next question is from CBSE board exam paper. Given x equal to a into sin 2t into 1 plus cos 2t, y equal to b cos 2t into 1 minus cos 2t, show that, to show at t equal to pi by 4, dy by dx equal to b by a. So first of all, we have to find dx dt, then dy by dt, then dy by dx, and then you have to find dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4. So first of all, let me find dx dt. Dx dt equal to, here a is constant, I will write in this way, a into sin 2t into 1 plus cos 2t. We will apply product rule. Sin 2t into 1 plus cos 2t. Derivative of sin 2t is 2 cos 2t into 1 plus cos 2t unchanged, plus sin 2t unchanged into derivative of cos 2t. Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of cos 2t is minus of 2 sin 2t. Okay, a is constant, I have written here. Derivative of sin 2t is this, 1 plus cos 2t unchanged. Sin 2t unchanged. Derivative of 1 plus cos 2t is this. Now a into 2 cos 2t, 2 cos square 2t minus 2 sin square 2t. From these three terms, you can take 2 common, it will be 2a cos 2t plus cos square 2t minus sin square 2t, cos square 2t minus sin square 2t. Cos square theta minus sin square theta is cos 2 theta. Cos square 2t minus sin square 2t will be cos of 4t. So this is our dx dt. Dx dt is 2a into cos 2t plus cos 4t. Now y equal to b cos 2t into 1 minus cos 2t. We will find dy by dt, b is constant, b into derivative of cos 2t is a minus of 2 sin 2t, 1 minus cos 2t unchanged, plus cos 2t unchanged, derivative of 1 minus, derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of cos 2t is a minus of 2 sin 2t, so this will become plus of 2 sin 2t. B into, this will be minus of 2 sin 2t plus 2 sin 2t cos 2t plus 2 sin 2t cos 2t. We can take 2 common, 2, 2, 2, let me take 2 common, this will become minus sin 2t. Now this is, I have taken 2 common, this will become sin 2t cos t plus sin 2t cos t. This is 2 sin 2t cos 2t. 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. So this will be sin of 4t. So now this is our dy by dt. Therefore dy by dx equal to dy dt by dx by dt, and putting the values we get dy by dx equal to this. We can cancel 2, this will be b into, applying sin c minus sin d here, this will be 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2, this will be sin of t. And similarly a into cos c plus cos d will be 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus, this will be 3t, and this will be cos of t. Now again cancelling 2 cos 3t 3t, this will be b by a into tan t. This is dy by dx. Now we have to find dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4. dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4. If we put t equal to pi by 4, this will be b by a into tan pi by 4 is 1. If we put t equal to pi by 4, so dy by dx equal to dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4 is b by a. This is what we have to prove. Our next question is from CBSE board exam paper. X equal to, given x equal to cos t into 3 minus 2 cos square t and y equal to sin t into 3 minus 2 sin square t. To find dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4. First of all, let us find dx dt. Applying chain rule, derivative of cos t is minus of sin t. 3 minus 2 cos square t is unchanged, plus derivative of this second function unchanged, first function unchanged, cos t unchanged, into derivative of 3 is 0, derivative of 2 cos square t, 2 is constant, derivative of cos square t is cos square t means cos t whole square. Derivative will be 2 into 2 it will become 4 cos t into derivative of cos t, it will be minus of sin t. Okay, now let me make it second bracket this. So it will be minus of 3 sin t plus 2 cos square t into sin t plus 4 cos square t into sin t. So this will be minus of 3 sin t plus 6 sin t into cos square t. This is our dx by dt. Applying product rule, cos t derivative cos t is minus sin t, this is unchanged, plus cos t unchanged into derivative of minus of 2 cos square t, derivative of 3 becomes 0, and simplifying we get this. Next, y equal to sin t into 3 minus 2 sin square t, dy by dt equal to, again applying product rule, derivative of sin t is cos t into 3 minus 2 sin square t unchanged plus sin t into derivative of 3 is 0, derivative of 2 into derivative of sin square t. Sin square t means sin t whole square. Its derivative will be sin t whole square like x square. Its derivative will be 2 sin t into derivative of sin t, which is cos t. Okay, so this will be 3 cos t minus 2 sin square t into cos t minus 2 sin square t into cos t. So this will be 3 cos t minus 4 sin square t cos t. So this is our dy by dt, and therefore dy by dx equal to, I think I committed mistake somewhere. This will be, actually this will be 2 into 2, this will be 4. So 2 sin square t cos t, 4 sin square t cos t, this will be 6 sin square t cos t. Therefore dy by dx equal to, so dy by dx equal to dy dt by dx dt, and putting the values of dy dt and dx dt, we get this. Now in numerator, taking 3 cos t common, we will get 3 cos t into 1 minus 2 sin square t. In denominator, taking 3 sin t common, we will get 2 cos square t minus 1. Now 1 minus 2 sin square t, 2 cos square t minus 1, both are formula for cos 2t. Therefore cancelling these two, cancelling 3, this is equal to cot of t. And we have to find dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4. So dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4 will be cot pi by 4, and which is equal to 1. So these were some simple questions from the topic differentiation of parametric functions. In the next class, I will discuss differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. That's all for today. Thank you.